So, let's talk about software licensing concepts. Contrary to what some people may think, licensing is not all black magic. Here are some of the more common concepts. First of all, let's look at on-premise versus cloud licensing. Back in the day, everything used to be hosted on-premise. You bought a server, installed the software, and upgraded it when you needed to. Now, more commonly, you have cloud software. Depending on whether you're using cloud or on-premise software, there are traditionally two different types of licenses that apply to each. For cloud software and software as a service, licenses are normally bought as a subscription. You pay a certain amount, typically per month or per year. Perpetual licenses, on the other hand, involve paying a one-off amount at a point in time, and from that point onwards, you own the license forever. Microsoft has a concept of software assurance. You can pay a percentage of the license cost on an ongoing basis so that you're entitled to all future upgrades. Multiplexing is a term that often refers to attempts to bypass or artificially reduce the number of licenses you need. Licenses can be assigned to clients in different ways. Device licensing is where you assign a license to a device and any number of different people can use the software on that device. User subscription licensing, on the other hand, is where a license is assigned to a dedicated user and typically can't be constantly swapped from one user to the other. Software can be licensed on a different basis. You might have to buy a license based on the number of contacts in your system or on a metered per use basis. How much you will pay for licenses will often depend on how you buy them and who you buy them from. If you buy from Microsoft directly, you might pay the full retail price. However, if you go to a partner or specialist, you can buy licenses under a more appropriate agreement aligned to your business, availing of discounted rates. License-driven design. Use a partner with experience of building solutions while considering license costs, so you can calculate a total cost of ownership. There are other things to consider that might affect the price you pay or the quality of service you receive. API limits are where you're entitled to use a service up to a certain threshold. Storage costs. All your data has to be stored somewhere. You may be charged differently for different types of storage. Throttling is where usage may be artificially slowed down for heavy users. Premium connectors or add-ons. You might need to upgrade to a more expensive license in order to enable this advanced connectivity. Microsoft are moving towards technical enforcement, which will give you some certainty you're not breaking licenses agreements by using functionality you are not licensed for inadvertently. So that's some high-level licensing concepts. If you want to find out more, the best place to start is by reading the licensing guides. But if you need any assistance or don't know where to start, please get in touch.